What a cool little community. So these are all my fishies. I've done a Dutch style planted, and it just brings me so much joy. Pardon my reflection, I haven't figured out how to go ahead and get good photos, but this is my little nano world. I take a pipette and just suck the brown algae off the roots. Excuse me, dust everything around. In here we've got emerald dwarf rasboras. We've got one pair of the Miller's live bears. There's goes my little Endler's live pair. Got my red neon blue-eyed rainbows. Got a little school of those of about 9, so that way there's 3 males, 6 females. The emerald dwarf rasboras can get a little nippy, but they don't nip per se. They kind of just stare each other down. Ooh, look at my red neon rainbows. So they are showing off, and they are the coolest little fish. They look like they have like little arms that wave up in the air trying to impress the females. And if you watch them, oh, there goes a little chili rasbora. Another chili rasbora. This tank brings me so much joy. It's just thriving and everybody gets along. It's just a happy, happy little nano tank. So what I'll do is I'll start recording and I'll go ahead and I'll put together a tutorial. This is my first attempt at making a planted tank, and I couldn't be happier. In my earlier videos, you can see where the plants were kind of modeled and whatnot. I balanced it out. Back there I have a CO2 setup. I have my diffuser. It runs from 7:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. So I can't math right now. So 7, 16, so about 9 hours. And then it shuts off and I feed everybody. But the plants are doing really exceptionally well. I had a real problem with cyanobacteria, which a lot of people are going to yell because I don't have a sponge cover over my filter inlet, but it's okay. What I found is that it stopped the water flow too much to the inlet, and I wound up with cyanobacteria, which, by the way, ram's horns are the only aquatic species that will actually eat it, so no need to go ahead and get your erythromycin unless, of course, you have fish that feed off of snails, such as like pea puffers or cichlids. But for my purpose, the little happy nano land, the ram's horn worked well. I do have bladder snails. What I do is I manually remove the egg sacs on the plants, but I love staring at my tank, so finding the egg sacs on the leaves isn't really that hard. You can balance that by making sure that you're not using, you're not overfeeding. You know, I keep a good balance of food. These guys will get live baby brine shrimp eggs or brine shrimp hatched eggs in the morning, along with a little nano pellet, or sometimes in the afternoon they'll get, for the afternoon feeding, they get a half a cube of frozen Daphnia, which they really seem to like. It turns into a feeding frenzy, and then I realize just how many fish I have. But all in all, thank you so much for watching. I hope to bring more, but welcome to Happy Nanoland.